It has come to my attention that many of you have questions and you desperately want answers, but honestly, to some degree, most of us knew things were going to be slow at the very beginning. What do I mean by this? I am talking about the constant concerns everyone seems to have regarding the Bleach anime return. Is it truly safe? And will it do well? Considering the fact that this new animated arc, The Thousand Year Blood War, is coming, we still do not have any idea which studio will be doing this, but we do know that Aniplex is behind this. So who will animate it? I don't know. Next question was Shiro Sagisu. As we know, Sagisu is the original soundtrack producer of the Bleach anime. Without him, put simply, Bleach will not feel like Bleach without his powerful, astonishing magic touch to the soundtrack. If the new committee producing Bleach is smart and stays true to things, most things that were originally done, then we have nothing to fear. I don't think they would be stupid enough to change the music producer. To be completely honest, Sagisu must return at all costs, and of course, they will likely reuse most of the old soundtracks, including the ones from the movies. I mean, in the anniversary teaser, Sagisu's music played in the background. I know that doesn't really say much, but what else were they gonna use in that teaser, right? The point is, the Bleach anime aired for years and years and years. I don't think Sagisu is going anywhere. A majority of the songs that were produced are hands down iconic. Nothing can replace them and nobody can replace Sagisu. End of story. I think Sagisu is definitely gonna be on this, no question. As for the original voice actors, honestly, that much was already established officially. Nobody is going anywhere, at least when it comes to the original Japanese voice actors. Let's be honest, the producers aren't dumb enough to change any of the voice actors from the original anime. But unfortunately, I deeply have to remind everyone here, I have to respectfully mention that there are certain voice actors for certain characters that have passed on. They have done so much brilliant work in the past over the years. May they rest in peace. They put their hearts into those roles. Never forget that. When I was in a Discord call with a few people during the time of the anniversary stream, one of the people within the call mentioned something that must be remembered. Here is what he had to say regarding the English voice actors.
Emoji. I'm like, this guy knows.
I was talking to Derek yesterday about it. I'll read y'all a conversation with him.
Oh, you talked to Udiu?
Yeah. He said, assuming it goes back to the same recording studio. I said, that's true, but you were a part of the main cast. That wouldn't change. Or they wouldn't change that, would they? And he goes, if it's a different studio that takes it over, there's no guarantee they'll do the same research and contact the same cast members.
We're burning that studio.
If it's in a different state like Texas or New York, they really won't do their research. I said, that's so messed up. Does that sort of thing happen often? And he goes, yes.
That indeed is a problem, but I do quote this line from Marvel's Daredevil, problems are just opportunities that haven't presented themselves. My fellow Bleach dub stans, to those of you who flat out love the dub as much as I do, there is no full guarantee that the original dub voice actors could be chosen for their original roles. But if you want my opinion in that area, again, I don't think this new production committee is that stupid. Surely most of what was should come back intact. I don't fully understand how these companies work together and, form partnerships. It is all alien to me. All I can say is the people who are placed in charge of the dub, I hope they don't screw it up. That's all I can say. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be hard to say when we'll even get the dub. When the Bleach anime does come back, hopefully it is a simultaneous dub. In short, that's when English dubbed animes release along the same time as the original Japanese broadcasts. So we'll see what happens. Now, I do want to point out a little something that did bug me. It's a tidbit, a little bit of information surrounding the Bleach live action, the movie that we got in 2018. They did dub it, and the original voice actors were indeed called. They called most of the original dub actors back for their roles, except for Michelle Ruff, who voiced Rukia. And yes, I know this is completely different versus an anime, but this just goes to show you what stupidity looks like. And this very example is exactly something that just really rubbed me the wrong way. How did they not call her to return as Rukia Kuchiki? And she was definitely not pleased herself when she did not get the call about it. Again, that's entirely different, and perhaps there is a reason behind that, but I highly doubt there are any good excuses. That was completely ridiculous. Here's another piece that most have been wondering about. Most people are begging the question, how far will they actually go in terms of gore? We know this next arc includes extreme amounts of blood, so how far will they actually go with that? Long story short, that I cannot say in all honesty. I don't actually know. All we can do is pray that they go all out with this arc. Now, the animation team, obviously I don't know. Nothing has been confirmed. Obviously we do not know this. I was originally told that it was Ufotable, but information is indeed shaky. It could be anyone. However, they stated within the stream that they were going to be doing their absolute best with this material, so needless to say, the anime is in good hands. It's not going to be a crappy studio. It's going to be a studio that matters, that is absolute and good with their hands. We can only pray that Masashi Kudo is involved as the original character designer once more, and I hope Noriyuki Abe somehow returns to direct this. I mean, hey, if they can get some of the people who participated years ago, I'm specifically talking about the ones who produced the Fullbring anime arc, that would definitely be a blessing. The Fullbring arc's animation was incredible, to say the least, and that was years ago. Will the anime alter a few things, and will the ending change? That indeed is a possibility, but there's simply no information to go on. Nothing to stand by regarding a wishful thought process such as this. As for the ending, I think Yuha's defeat will likely be altered. That's just me though, and I really hope that's the case. The Ichihime and Ruki Ren part, that's definitely not changing. That's going to stay put, and I have like 3 videos out on that topic. Extra arc adaptations. We know for a fact that after the 1000-Year Blood War arc, there is Bleach Can't Fear Your Own World, and potentially a world beyond that surrounding Kazui Kurosaki and Ichika Abarai, which could ultimately serve as another animated arc after Can't Fear Your Own World. Bleach has a very huge universe. There is so much to dabble in, it's not even funny. So much untapped potential. But I don't think we are ready for that just yet. We're not ready for that conversation. It's still far too early, and I don't want to get hopes up. The only thing that has been confirmed so far is the Quincy arc getting animated. As I mentioned in a single video pertaining to support, the future of Bleach, of course, rests entirely in the hands of the fans. Old fans and new fans, support is extremely important. It is mandatory. Revisit that video I made explaining the importance of support and how you can do it. As long as the 1000-Year Blood War arc is praised and brings in a huge flow of money, they will give us more. I do have to repeat this, as Nakano once said, please continue to support Kubo and Bleach in the future. New movies, new video games, mark these words. In my mind, I can already see us getting a Bleach game next year in 2021 on the PlayStation 5 and possibly the new Xbox, who knows? Maybe even Steam. But who knows? Only time will tell. I mean, it'd be foolish not to receive a Bleach game now. There's so much hype around Bleach. It's coming back, the anime's coming. There's been so much hype and anticipation, and even CyberConnect was asked about it, and I think they will be the ones to deliver it eventually, but you know, that's just wishful thinking. I say eventually because they are still producing content for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and now they have a Kimetsu no Yaiba game coming soon as well. So perhaps at some point in the very far future, there are only a handful of developers that can genuinely make a good anime game. As for movies, I think we can earn another Bleach animated movie. Some OVAs maybe as well, but that is just wishful thinking. Most of everything right now with this video is still wishful thinking, just giving you my honest thoughts. We will see what happens. I mean, I don't really have all of the information that I'm supposed to yet, but we will revisit everything soon. We will have more information in the coming months. We will see what happens. That is it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. For more on Bleach and other anime and games, please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and please check out my social medias as well. And I will see you all in the next Bleach video.